Alright, so I wanted to make a quick video to warn people about 5-hydroxytryptophan, 5-HTP. It's a supplement that is a precursor to serotonin, and most of the supplements say on the bottle do not take with antidepressants, but some of them don't. Now, taking 5-HTP with any drug that works on serotonin, like an SSRI, like any antidepressant, like Prozac, or anything along those lines, or in my case, Trazodone, which I didn't think of as an antidepressant simply because I use it as a sleeping medication. It's a serotonin antagonist reuptake inhibitor, an SARI, a different type of antidepressant than the common SSRI. By mixing 5-hydroxytryptophan with Trazodone, which is a serotonin antagonist reuptake inhibitor, I caused myself to have an acute case of serotonin syndrome. Now, serotonin syndrome causes heart disease. Now, in my case, it was an acute case of serotonin syndrome, but because I took a large dose of Trazodone and I took like 4 or 5 HTP because I hadn't slept in days because of my ADHD. I don't know what, and when it didn't work, I took like 5 more. And then in the morning, I woke up with terrible chest pains, fever, sweating. I was afraid to call 911 because I was a kid, and my parents had already told me to be cautious about supplements and were worried about them. So I didn't want them to find out I'd done something so stupid. So I didn't call the ER. Now, anyone who takes 5-HTP, you need to be extremely careful with it, because there are also other supplements that work on serotonin, like St. John's wort. If you take 5-HTP with St. John's wort, you're also likely to cause serotonin syndrome, and the result will be heart disease. Now, in my case, I have a degenerating heart condition that is very rare and unique. I have a form of microvascular disease that can result in chest pains that last hours without any form of heart attack. It's just that my arteries and veins are so damaged from the serotonin syndrome. Serotonin syndrome causes vasoconstriction. It causes the veins and arteries to constrict, right? So when you have serotonin syndrome, an overdose of serotonin in your system, in your blood, you have too much serotonin in your blood, causes the veins and the arteries to constrict. And since it was an overdose, they constricted so much, it's like, imagine your arteries and veins like pipes, right? They're pipes for your blood. It crushed those pipes, and now they're all fucked up, and blood doesn't flow easily through my veins and arteries. So I take a lot of supplements now that help improve blood flow, like beetroot powder, which has been used for centuries or millennia, actually, in Chinese medicine and Ayurvedic medicine for heart disease. And beetroot powder is actually far more effective at improving cardiovascular function than any cholesterol drug or any sort of heart medication that I know. It's better than nitroglycerin at improving nitric oxide production and function, and thus relaxing the veins and the arteries such that blood can flow more easily and you have more oxygen-rich blood in your system. Unfortunately, because I gave myself a heart condition with the serotonin syndrome, I might not live another 10 years. It's getting worse with time. 5 years ago, I could do a lot more than I can do today. I basically had the heart of like an 85-year-old man, and it really sucks. I have to do everything perfectly with my health, or else I have terrible chest pains. And stem cell therapy might provide me with relief, because many people have seen their heart disease reversed with stem cell therapy, intravenous stem cell therapy, intravenous meaning in your blood. So if I can just get intravenous stem cell therapy, which is rather cheap, in the range of $8,000, $9,000, $10,000, there's a good chance that I could reverse, at least alleviate, my heart disease significantly. And in the future, of course, they're making new arteries and veins out of stem cell therapy, out of stem cells, so they'll actually be able to replace the arteries and veins in your body with new healthy ones created in a lab. They'll be able to replace your heart or any other organ in your body out of your own stem cells. They get your stem cells not from dead babies. It's autologous. The stem cells are from your own body. They take the stem cells out of your fat or bone marrow. So there's no, aborted children involved in the process. Okay, it's completely ethical, and actually something everyone should know about. Stem cell therapy has the potential to reverse heart disease. That could save and lengthen the lives of billions of people across the globe, because heart disease is what kills most people in their old age. But if they could get stem cell therapy that reverses heart disease, then their hearts could function for a longer period of time, and you could see people living into their 160s and 180s, like Dave Asprey wants to do. One of the things that Dave Asprey does is he regularly gets stem cell therapy throughout his entire body to help reverse the aging process. And his hope is, of course, to live to at least 180, but if he lives past I'm not going to get into all that, the technological singularity and such, but regardless, 5-HTP, don't take it if you're not an advanced level biohacker. If you're a beginner level biohacker, someone who is trying to take control of their biology through supplements, lifestyle changes, and things like neurofeedback therapy, biofeedback therapy, and all things that can allow you to perform physically, mentally, and cognitively at your best. If you're new to this, into the supplement world, into researching supplements, don't take 5-HTP. All right? Unless, of course, you're not taking anything else. But if you're taking many other supplements, or if you're on any medications, pharmaceutical medications at all, I would highly advise you not to take 5-hydroxytryptophan. It's just too dangerous. Serotonin syndrome is just too dangerous, and there's a lot of people out there taking these 5-HTP with drugs that also work on serotonin, or supplements that also work on serotonin, and having chronic serotonin syndrome, where they don't have an acute case where they can feel it, but they're taking it at such small doses that they're slowly giving themselves heart disease by taking the 5-HTP with a supplement that causes mild serotonin syndrome, where you just kind of feel kind of shitty, So people might, hopefully, they'll feel shitty enough to realize that they should discontinue the 5-HTP, and they stop before any significant damage is done to the heart. But once damage is done to the heart, the body cannot fix that damage to the arteries and veins. Even with the best supplement regimen, the best diet, the best, exercise routine and all that, the heart will only get worse over time. All you can do is hope to sustain it long enough to get enough money for stem cell therapy and thus reverse the heart disease, But you can get healthier, of course, and be able to do more if you follow the Bulletproof Diet by Dave Asprey. That works for 99% of people to optimize their health. You can't go wrong with a bulletproof diet, trying it out. Like, what do you have to lose? Do you have anything better to do than try out the bulletproof diet and see if you can feel amazing all day, every day? And, listen to his advice regarding sleep, and regarding scheduling, and listen to Jordan Peterson, Those are people that provide reliable information. If you want to know more about biohacking and supplements, selfhack.com is a reliable source of information. The creator of selfhack.com, Cohen, is extremely intelligent, and he has a team of physicians writing articles on his website, selfhack.com, talking about how to take control of your biology, utilizing supplements and lifestyle changes and things like, thermogenic therapy, cold showers, ice baths, or cryotherapy chambers, which are far more efficient. If you're not familiar with any of that, I'll leave links in the description below if you want to know more about biohacking. But again, do not take 5-HTP if you take any drug that interacts with serotonin at all. I wouldn't take it if you take any pharmaceutical medications, and don't take it with any of the supplements.
There's some guys outside.
Oh yeah, they said they were stopping by.